Such a small word, such a comfortable word. It asks nothing of you today. It costs you nothing right now. It lets you stretch out, breathe easy, and tell yourself that the important things will still be waiting when you are finally ready. But tomorrow has a secret that nobody warns you about. It runs out. And nobody paid a higher price for discovering that than a young man named Daniel. Daniel grew up in a small town where the mornings smelled of wet soil and the evenings came slow and golden over the farm fields. It was the kind of place where you could hear the roosters before the sun came up, where women carried loads on their heads along the red dirt paths before most people had opened their eyes, where men bent over crops in the heat of the day, sweat on their backs, hands in the earth, doing the quiet, unglamorous work that kept everything going. And Daniel watched all of it from his favorite tree. There was a large old mango tree at the edge of his family's land. Wide branches, thick shade, the perfect height to climb and sit and see everything for miles around. Daniel spent more hours in that tree than he spent anywhere else. Daniel watched them too, from the mango tree. He told anyone who would listen that he was planning something bigger than all of them combined. He spoke about his ideas with such confidence and detail that people actually believed him for a while. "Daniel is going to do something great," they said. "He just takes his time." But time kept moving whether Daniel moved with it or not. His mother never complained, never pushed, never shamed him. She simply woke up every morning before the sun and did what needed to be done. If she was tired, she did not show it. If she was disappointed, she kept it completely to herself. Sometimes in the evenings, she would sit on the front step of the house, too tired to do anything else, and Daniel would come and sit beside her. She would look out at the field and say quietly, "The ground does not care about your plans, Daniel. It only responds to your hands." He always nodded. He always meant to remember it. He always climbed back into the mango tree the next morning. Years passed. Daniel turned 25, then 27. The ideas in his head grew bigger and more elaborate with every passing season, while his hands stayed clean and still. Then one dry harmattan morning, Daniel woke up and his mother was not in the kitchen. She was not in the garden. She was not at the provisions store. She was on the floor of her bedroom. She had collapsed sometime in the night. Exhaustion, the doctor said. Her body had simply given out from years of doing everything without rest. She passed 3 days later. Daniel stood at her grave on a quiet Thursday morning. The whole town came. Farmers, market women, neighbors, everyone whose life his mother had touched in some quiet way, while Daniel sat in his tree, imagining his future. He walked home alone after the burial. He sat under the mango tree one last time, and for the first time in his life, sitting in that tree did not feel like freedom. It felt like a prison he had built himself, one comfortable day at a time. He thought about everything she had said, everything she had shown him with her hands and her mornings and her tired evening steps. He thought about the store she had run for 20 years to keep the family going while he planned and dreamed and waited. He had promised himself he would build something so big she would never have to work another day in her life. And he had waited so long that her days ran out before his plans ever left the tree. He climbed down. He did not go back up. The next morning, Daniel was up before sunrise. Not because he felt ready, not because the timing was perfect, but because he finally understood that the ground does not care about your plans. It only responds to your hands. He started small. A small produce supply business connecting local farmers to market traders in the nearby town. Nothing glamorous. Nothing like the grand vision he had carried in the mango tree for years. But it was real, and it was moving. And every morning he got up before sunrise, he felt something he had never felt in all his years of watching from the branches. He felt like his mother's son. Daniel is not a lazy man. He was never lazy. He was a dreamer. And dreamers are some of the most dangerous procrastinators in the world because their dreams feel so real and so vivid inside their heads that the mind mistakes the vision for the work. You have felt this. The idea so clear in your imagination that thinking about it feels like doing it. The plan so detailed in your notebook that writing it down feels like building it. But the ground does not care about your plans. It only responds to your hands. And while you are sitting in your comfortable tree watching life happen around you, your mother is working. Your father is aging. Your friends are building. Your opportunity is moving. Time is the one thing that does not negotiate. It does not give you extensions. It does not wait while you get comfortable with the idea of beginning. It just moves.
And one morning you will wake up, and the person you were doing it all for will be gone. The door you were going to walk through will be closed. The season you were waiting for will have passed. And all that will be left is the tree, and the years you spent in it. So climb down, today, not tomorrow, not when you are ready, right now. Because the most expensive thing you will ever say is not, "I cannot do it." It is, "I thought I had more time." The ground does not care about your plans. It only responds to your hands. Get down from the tree.